Hey y'all, it's your friend D, and in today's video, I'm going to make a simple plant stand. To make this plant stand, I'm just using some scrap wood that I just had left over from other projects. So I took this dowel rod and I cut it down to a 6-inch piece, a 4-inch piece, and a 2-inch piece. And a skinnier dowel rod I cut to 2 inches and 1 inch. And these 3 pieces here are from a jumbo craft stick, and I cut them to 1 inch. And I'm using wood glue, and this is the brand that I'm using, Elmer's Carpenter's Wood Glue. If you don't have wood glue, you can absolutely use tacky glue or a hot glue gun. I'm going with wood glue because I want a stronger bond. I also use my hand drill on the 3 larger dowels, 1 inch from the bottom on each of them. You can see I drilled a little hole, and that is just to help me connect the pieces a lot better. And on the 2-inch skinnier dowel rod, I drilled a hole right in the center. And you don't have to do this step. I just had this hand drill that I had never used, and I just wanted to play around with it. So you can absolutely do this project without the hand drill. The first thing I'm going to do is take the 2 skinnier dowel rods, and I'm going to connect them together and make a T. So I'm going to insert the shorter one into that hole that I made, like that. I'm going to get just a little bit of wood glue on the end of it. And we'll just insert that into that hole that I made. And I'm going to set this aside to dry. So just make sure that it is perfectly straight. As straight as I can get it. And I'm going to leave this to dry. And once the 2 smaller dowel rods have dried, you can start attaching them to the larger ones. And it doesn't matter which order you put them on. So I have the larger one already on, and I put some glue on this side. I'm going to find my hole and just stick that together. And you can even just sit it down and make sure that everything is level. And I'm going to hold this for a little while this glue dries some. This wood glue does dry pretty quickly. So all of the glue is dry, and I'm going to paint my stand a darker brown. I've decided I'm not going to use these 3 pieces I cut from the jumbo craft stick. Instead, I'm going to use some paperboard. I cut out 4 circles of paperboard, and I'm going to glue those together. Next, I'm going to take a thin strip of paperboard and glue it around the circle. So I wanted these pieces to be a different color than the rest of the stand, and I just used this apple barrel pavement. And now that everything is dry, I can glue these pieces together. Here's the finished plant stand, and this did not take a very long time for me to make. Most of my time was spent waiting for the wood glue and the paint to dry. You can also easily customize this to hold more plants. I'm thinking a grouping of 5 plants would be really nice. So my friends, that's all I have for you today. If you have any questions about anything in this video, please leave it in the comments below. I will try my best to answer your questions. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. I'll see you next time, my friends. Bye-bye.